Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Greg. I'm crazy about turntables. And here we have a Pioneer Pl-A25, dated, I think, about 1970. This one I bought for parts, I gotta admit. However, I gave it a good clean, and I decided that it would be just a shame to dismantle it. And I thought somebody would enjoy this turntable because it's in such a good condition. Of course, this is 40-some years old instrument. The dust cover doesn't have any cracks. It has a chip in a corner right here. It's not a crack, it's just the corner got chipped off. There's oxidation on the hinges. I don't know if you can see it. What we did is we cleaned the old grease off. For those of you familiar with these turntables, you know that they eventually stop working if you let the old grease settle. So you have to remove the old grease, lubricate the crucial spots. It's not a big deal. It's kind of like lubricating a clock. However, if you're not handy, leave it to the professionals. As you can see, there's oxidation on the hinges. Dust cover is very good. We didn't do any polishing. My intention was to leave it in the original condition. So the next owner can perhaps input some love. We added 1-inch tall feet because the others were totally gone. The rubber was gone on them. So here's the table. What's important about Pl-A25 is, as you can see, it's a straight arm, not exactly. If you don't have the original head, which the head shell, which is slanted, you can't operate this turntable because it goes out of whack. All the controls are gonna be out of whack. Nevertheless, this one is adjusted as a new belt, and as you can see, it's really nice. I'm gonna play a record for you very briefly because I don't want to get in trouble with any kind of copyrights. But here's some detail on it. What we did is we did a very thorough cleaning of the unit. We didn't do any kind of restoration. Everything is original. The wood finish is original, except it was just thoroughly cleaned. It has some little tiny nicks. They could be filled up with a certain wood patty, or maybe hot melt shellac sticks. There's another little piece right there. Nevertheless, generally, the condition of this 40-some years old, 45 years old, no, wait a minute, 47. Doggone it. Anyway, it has different mode. It has manual mode. Also has, you can play regular LPs, and then the smaller LPs, and then the 17-inch. So I mean 17 size. It has a cut and start in the same position, or you can repeat. I really don't know. I would never use this feature. This turntable has a new aftermarket cartridge, which is a copy of you know what, from you know what company. And it's just a nice cartridge, performs very well, crisp highs, has a bass. However, this is a turntable that needs to be enjoyed not as a purist. I emphasize this. If you are absolutely purist and high sophistication matters tremendously to you, this is perhaps not for you, because you will hear some of the rumble. It's not like $5,000, $10,000 turntable. It was in 1970. It was, I believe, a good turntable supplied to people that wanted to listen to the music on everyday basis. And they came up with a very, very nice product. After this model, they changed the toner to a curved one, and did away with a slanted head shell. So here's some music. I'll be talking through the music, not to get in big major problems with the watchers, the police, the music police. You can see this has a very, very, very nice, very good controls. There's no pitting. You really have to expect a certain wear and tear, but I'm gonna switch it off. So wait a minute. No, I lift it up, show you it works at the end. So it should switch off any minute. A little bit more. Maybe now. There it is. So it goes back and sits in a cradle. Mind you, this is not a lock like in future generations. This is just a cradle. So people put all kinds of contraptions on it if they want to tie the toner. As far as shipping, we are very experienced because we ship turntables all over the world. So I know how to do this. There won't be any surprises. It's very time consuming to wrap the turntable properly, but we do this for the love of it. And if you're into record music, LPs, then you know what I'm talking about. There's just something magical about watching the record spinning and connected to your favorite receiver and your favorite speakers, and just sit down with a glass of juice, martini, or good cognac, and enjoy your favorite music. There's some magic about it. Thoroughly cleaned inside. I really don't want to show you the inside because I would have to take the screws off and mess with this, and this is completed, so it's inside is really spotless. No modifications done to the turntable, just proper maintenance, lubrication, and there's no issues. Forgot to mention the former owner had the platter polished, and I think it's a very good, elegant touch. It adds the feel of quality to this particular unit. One more thing I would like to mention. This turntable is prone to shakes because it doesn't have any suspension. The only suspension it has is the motor is suspended on 3 rubber bushings. That's it. So if you tap the floor really hard, it might skip on you. So you might consider maybe some sort of a platform. There are gazillions of ways of eliminating absorbing the shock. Maybe different feet, maybe a platform. It is nice. Oh, forgot to show you the mat they used on this is very heavy, thick, ribbed like this, and in wonderful condition. It's so pliable, it's like new. The ring wasn't messed up over the years. It fits snug in it. Satisfied with this. What I would do if I were you, I would perhaps buff or replace the cover, and however, it really doesn't need it, but it's only if you're picky. I would replate the hinges. I would change the RCA cord, or maybe just do the plug. The power cord is original. It has some scuffs here and there. You can't really see it. They are too small. Serial number 8799. So look it up. It's nice. I could do some more to it. I just didn't want to lose the originality, the original look. But I was very tempted. But of course, you know who you are. You might want to go a different route. Here's manual. if it's really quiet in the room, you will hear the motor. This is very regular, very normal to those turntables and their cousins like Pl-A25, 41, I believe, etc. Anything that has the same mechanism, you will hear a little bit of the motor. Thank you very much for watching.